Welcome everyone to CypherHaunt. My name is Yuri Lavor, and this is another episode of the weekly crypto recap. And we're going to talk about all the news that has happened this week. I'll give you guys my top 3 coins and all the upcoming events next week. Now, as far as the total market cap, we actually went up from 329 billion to 342. And of course, we had some bumps on the way. Now, as far as today we have a green day, and a couple of the altcoins are doing really good, such as Tron and Icon continues to do really well. Now, this is pretty much due to all the news that has happened this week. So the G Summit came out, and they basically had first thing that they said is that they not necessarily looking to what they need to regulate. They want to know first what data they need to regulate all the crypto, and they want to do this regulation recommendations by July. And also they said that they're going to have they basically need a policy on a global clarity on taxes. So some of the countries currently already tax crypto, and some of the countries don't tax crypto. So basically, they want to have a clarity on a global sense how to tax all the crypto gains. Okay. Also, we had China come out and say that their newly appointed Governor Yi Gang is actually really positive on Bitcoin. He's open-minded to discuss all the issues. He believes that ordinary people have the freedom to participate in Bitcoin trading, and the adoption of the technology is necessary. Also, we had Twitter come out, and their CEO said that Bitcoin will become the world's single currency within a decade. So this is a bit ambitious, but of course I hope it happens. Also, we had Tether issue another 300 million tokens. So even though they say it's a controversial news, right? But I think you guys, it happened for a reason. And the big reason could be that we are going to have another altcoin season. Okay? And we had all the news with Binance. So Binance was all over. And basically they started that the newspaper came out and said that Binance was not within the regulations of Japan as far as all the government regulations that they have. To what Binance said that they actually were. However, they came out today and said they're actually moving to Malta, which is in Europe. And they're going to be partnered up there with bank. So I think what's going to happen is right here. So they basically said that they want to do a fiat to crypto exchange. So basically they're going to move to Malta, and then they're going to adapt whatever partnership that they're going to do with the bank. And therefore they'll start accepting fiat in Binance. And that's how you'll be able to actually send your dollars, your euros, whatever you have into the Binance and buy all the altcoins. And Japan came out after that and said that they're actually planning to have their own crypto exchange. And this is supposed to be a really big one. So even though Binance will move from Japan, Japan will still basically hype up and say, oh, look, we have another crypto exchange. And we had some funny news that CryptoKitties received 12 million in funding. So, I mean, digital kitties that you can buy on the internet for real money, who knows? Maybe it's a good news. All right, you guys. So let's dive into my top 3 coins. So first of all, again, this is not a financial advice. You got to do your own research, you guys. I'm not a financial advisor, but the reason why I believe this top 3 coins is because they all have events happening next week. So the first one is Tron. Okay, so Tron today actually had a huge day. Tron came up almost 19% up. Okay, and they're going to have their basically founder Justin Sun said that they're going to launch their test net basically next week. So of course he's known to do all the hype, like announcement about an announcement. But I think essentially this could be a really nice trade. So I did purchase, and I'm thinking to purchase a little bit more just to see what's going to happen kind of on Monday when all the markets open up. But I think essentially this could be a really good trade for next week. Also, you guys, I did a video on bit degree, and they're actually down today by 7%, which is not that bad. So you still have a good time to get in. You can get it on hit BTC. And if you're curious to know what bit degree is, I did a video yesterday that you can check out. Basically, the reason for my trade on this cryptocurrency is because they're actually going to be adding 100 more cryptocurrency courses, basically 100 more courses next week. And this potentially could really give a lot of momentum to this coin. And being that it's only 4 cents and their ultimate high was at 53, I mean, even if it goes back to 53, you can already see essentially 11 time gain. All right. And of course, the coin that everyone talks about is Bitcoin. So that's my third choice. All right, so I did this last week. So let me quickly explain it to you guys. This basically have the moving. Basically, what I did here is this is the $8,000 mark, right? So as you can see, during this week, it did dip down a bit. However, it came up and now it's holding. Now it did get rejected at the 200-day moving average. Okay, so it went down. And you know what people are calling is the death cross or the death cross, where the 50-day and the 200-day are going to meet up. This is essentially it's going to bring down the prices. However, the 50-day moving average is actually beginning to flatten out. So we might just make it where we going to have we're going to break this purple trend line that we have right here, and essentially Bitcoin will go up, and we won't cross the 50-day. Okay, so if it does cross and we're gonna get denied by the 200-day and we won't be able to cross this trend line, so I definitely think it's going to correct itself back to 6,000 because we don't have enough momentum. But if it will break, then essentially we can see another good run of Bitcoin. Now, this yellow line that I drew right here is basically for the last day of this month. And the reason why is because on the last day of this month, we have a bunch of news from all the altcoins, not only Bitcoin. Actually, I think Bitcoin has an event on the 29th about the future. So this should ramp up and help Bitcoin go higher. But more importantly, it's going to be about all the altcoins. So if you go to CoinMarketCal, you can see that this altcoins, it's like 310 different events that they have going on. And that's because the Q1 is ending and they all promise something on their roadmap that they're going to do. So for example, like Tron coming out with their test launch, right? And of course, all the other altcoins. So this is essentially what I call is a big day in crypto that's going to happen on Saturday next week. All right. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you all think. Thank you very much.